Ah, Samson. You know the story. It's one of the Old Testament's most famous tales. And that final scene, bringing down the temple, it's an iconic image of strength and sacrifice. But how we understand this one story has changed a lot. We're going to look at it from 4 angles. So, let's start with the big question. Could that temple collapse have actually happened? Well, scholars are split. One side says, no way, it's just an impossible folktale. But then, in 1972, archaeologists found something, a Philistine temple at Tel Qasili. And guess what? Its main hall had 2 central pillars, only about 7 feet apart. Sound familiar? Okay, but the Bible says 3,000 people were on the roof. That number seems, well, unbelievable. But the original Hebrew word for 1,000 can also just mean a military unit. That changes things, huh? Now, let's talk about the story's real collapse, the betrayal, which means talking about Delilah. Delilah is the only woman named in the story, and she's an interesting figure, living among the Philistines. And you know what she does? She keeps pushing Samson to tell her the secret to his amazing strength. So, was she just a villain? Some scholars now see her as way more complex, maybe even independent. Her constant questioning really forces Samson's hand. He has to face where his power truly comes from. So, he lies to her 3 times. But each lie gets him just a little bit closer to the truth. And the number 7 is the real key here. It's packed with symbolic meaning. See, in Hebrew, the words for 7 and oath are almost the same. His 7 braids represented his vow. This idea of divine power actually fits a modern concept, the charismatic leader. For Samson, his hair was the proof. It was the physical link between his vow and his incredible power. This tragedy has inspired so many artists. Let's look at one of the most famous, the poet John Milton. Way back in 1671, Milton published a work called Samson Agonistes, basically, Samson the Champion. What's really interesting is that Milton himself was blind. He wrote this as a poem to be read, not a play. Milton's version isn't about the fighting. It's about Samson's inner battle with blindness and despair. And the ending? It's not about rage. It's about a quiet peace, all passion spent. So how can one story mean so many things? From history to literature, Samson's tale just keeps on giving.